Hi, welcome to ChristCenteredGamer's unboxing of the latest Turtle Beach controller for Xbox One and PCs. I'm excited to share with you guys the newest, soon-to-be released Turtle Beach Recon controller with enhanced audio features. Now, this is based on the Xbox Series X design of the controller. It's a wired controller with extra audio features. Let's see, it says fatigue-free ergonomics, SuperHuman Hearing. Let's see here. As you can see here, it's got pictures of all of the different buttons in the center, which is unique to this controller. So you can see here it's designed for Windows Xbox Series, Xbox One, and Windows 10. And here's a picture of the front of the box and the fancy loop on the top. And let's get to the series stuff on the back. So we've got here the Turtle Beach Audio Advantage, easy access audio controls. Let's see here, available from Turtle Beach, including EQ presets, game and chat mix, mic monitoring, and more. Pretty cool. From quiet footsteps to enemy weapon reload, SuperHuman Hearing sound gives you the ultimate audio advantage. Ergonomic cooling grips, which is micro cooling channels and a comfortable shape. Keep your hands cool while reducing and dry while reducing fatigue. It's got a Pro Aim focus mode. It's got two triggers on the back, and it says one of the two mappable buttons. Pro Aim tunes thumbstick sensitivity for improved long range accuracy. So let's see here. It's got two mappable quick action buttons, 4 Turtle Beach signature audio presets, vibration feedback with dual rumble motors, 3.5mm headset connection, mic monitoring and responsive controls with a 10-foot or 3-meter USB connection. So pretty cool. All right. So I have here the Turtle Beach Recon 500 headset, which I believe is meant to be used with this. I think it's probably what they had in mind when they designed this controller. Recon controller, Recon headset, right? So I figured I would use this to test it with. So, and I have this little computer right here. We can do for audio testing. And I figured I would also show you guys an Xbox Series X controller and an old Xbox One controller to kind of show you the difference and or how similar it is between this and these. So let's get started. All right. I get a fancy knife. Hopefully I don't cut myself. And let's see what we get. Trying not to destroy the packaging. I like to keep my packaging in good shape. I know I'm silly. Okay, so let's see if I can get this out without damaging it too badly. And maybe I need to use the knife. There we go. A little ding, not too bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this up. Straps just part of the packaging. All right, and we got a loop. And let's see what happens when we pull this out. And here it is. So nothing underneath. Empty box. I'll go ahead and put this down. As you can see, nothing on the back side. So we've got the Turtle Beach manual kit. So we've got in here, oh, look at this, all the different modes we need. This is important. So we've got off mode, low, medium, high, and max for feature level. So it's got EQ, signature sound, bass boost, treble and bass boost, and vocal boost. And then profile 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the off, low, medium, high, and max. So, yeah, all right, this is going to be interesting. Let's see, the mic monitoring. Okay, I see now what this means. So off, low, medium, high, and max is for microphone monitoring. It defaults to off. The EQ is signature sound is the default. And then bass boost, treble and bass, and vocal. And then it's got 4 different profiles. And then this is the Pro Aim focus mode for off, low, medium, high, and maximum. So yeah, and then it's got a bunch of different icons as well. So this will be pretty interesting. It's got a lot of features here. It's got a quick start guide sticker, which everybody loves their Turtle Beach stickers right here. And then the quick start guide shows what's included. 10-foot cable, controller, and you see all the different buttons and the commands, what they do. And as it shows here, it's got a USB-C cable port for connection to Xbox or PC, a SuperHuman Hearing button. I can't say that for some reason. The mode, the Xbox button, the share button, EQ button, Pro Aim focus mode buttons, and then the button in the back. So yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting. All right. So let's go ahead and get to the device itself. All right, so we got the cable right here. We've got a nice fabric cable with a built-in Velcro. I love that. I've had to add Velcro to quite a few different cables recently, including this one does not have Velcro built in, but the Recon controller does. So I appreciate that. So here we go. It's got a nice, reasonably high quality cable ends. And just go ahead and untangle this guy. It's all wrapped up fancy like. And you can see here, I'm 6'2", so it is approximately 10 feet is a pretty accurate estimate. So it seems nice. And then the controller itself, let's go ahead and show this guy here. So it's got two analog sticks in their offset positions. Looks fairly similar with a slightly different texture than the Xbox ones. It's got the Xbox Series style D-pad shape. Okay, where this one makes a loud click, this makes a duller thud. So we'll see how that is. The 4 buttons, which feel pretty close. 3 main buttons in the middle, the X button, the volume, and the chat, mute, superhuman, mode, and select. So this is going to be pretty interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this out right now. Okay, so it's protected on the back by this little film. So I'm going to go ahead and put the box down here. All right, so first thing I notice, well, all those additional buttons, as you can see. Turtle Beach logo in the center. You've got the headphone jack on the bottom, which is where some of the action takes place. You've got textured triggers right here, and these analog feel like they should be appropriately analog, and then 2 triggers in the back. They also textured, so they feel real nice. Just putting my hands on it, I would say this is a pretty nice textured, bumpy textures here. It feels good. The plastic is not quite as, doesn't feel quite as high quality as this, but as that, but it's really not bad. This feels a little bit cheaper here, but you don't really play on this part anyway. The grips feel good, and that's what matters. I know my wife likes the grips so much that she actually reviewed the, I forget what they're called now, but she reviewed some grips and just loves them. She actually bought some more on her own, so yeah, and these feel somewhat similar to that, so I like this. And I like that it's USB-C port on the top. The triggers are really nice because they're textured. The old Xbox Ones were not, they were slippery. And where the Series, they improved that with textured buttons. But to be honest, I think these are better than both. These triggers are really comfortable. Very nice. And these buttons on the back are going to be interesting to use as well. This D-pad I'm not sure about. We're going to have to spend a little more time with it to see how well it works. I'll have to play a fighting game and see how well that works. But these buttons are nice. Sticks feel good. And I happen to be reviewing an action game right now, so I should be able to take advantage of that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. And I'm going to plug it into here and just see initially, if the controller is detected without any trouble on Windows. So this little laptop right here is Windows. So we go to USB game controllers. Okay. Yep, controller Xbox One for Windows shows right up. And the buttons all work. It appears to be close to recentering properly. It's hard to be 100% sure, but it sure looks like it. D-pad is working pretty well. I don't see any obvious misses or skips or anything like that. Interestingly, it shows 16 buttons. I wonder why. in the direct input mode, I might add. Show 16 buttons, which is interesting because usually Xbox's controllers don't show more than 13 or so, which I find interesting. Yeah, everything looks good. All right, so I just accidentally started big picture mode. I pushed the Xbox button. So now I'm all confused here. How do I close this out? There we go. All right, so let us see. Now, did the audio device automatically change to this controller? It did not. So I'm going to go ahead and prove that and seeing if it shows up. So did it show up as an audio device on Windows? It did not show up as an audio device on Windows. You know what? That's okay. Actually, maybe it will as soon as I plug this in. Did it do it now? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I forgot that's how this works. As soon as you plug this in, Windows immediately recognizes it. And you see how it's glowing now? It's got volume buttons. Do the volume buttons work? I don't know. Let me see here. Okay, the volume buttons don't seem to work, but it doesn't mean they don't work. It just means they could be separate. I don't know yet. So I'm going to go ahead and play some music through this, and let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, this is a separate hardware volume that is independent of Windows, which is fine. That's great, actually. I have no issues with that. Let me see what happens when I turn it all the way up on here. Okay. I can turn it down quite low, and then it beeps if it's all the way down. Yeah, it's uncomfortably loud. Very nice. All right. So EQ, no lights are glowing, so this must be straight. We'll go in push mode. So now it's on chat, and then now it's on EQ. Yep. Very interesting. I'm trying to figure out how to change the mode. Select. Here we go. Yep, that EQ works all right. Yeah, very cool. It sure works nicely. It's got a mute button for the microphone. And you see how it glows? It's got a superhuman hearing button, which is obnoxious for music, which I'm using to test this, but works good in some games. This is nice. I'm going to have to play with this some more and give you guys a bigger update for a full review. But so far, this is quite interesting, I have to say. I'm going to have to play with these paddles in the back. I really like how they feel. Because they're so textured, I can just feel like I should really be able to hit them easily. I don't think I'll, hit them on accident, but I mean, you could, I suppose. But I mean, you can really feel where they are. There's a good sense of, confidence using them. And so far so good on these analog sticks and D-pads. So this should be fun. All right. I suppose that's it for now. I guess I'll take the headset off and not look quite so silly. But so far so good, and I look forward to giving this a full review. Take care, and God bless you all.